kasane teto. Kasane teto.
Kasane teto. Many of my actions are arbitrary and impulsive, such as this one, and it would perhaps benefit me to prove to myself that I can stream at the drop of a hat. I just need a hat to drop. I don't know where I'm gonna get one. Anyway, Kasane teto at the Minecraft Festival. Hello, welcome. This is Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I streamed a little bit of it a little bit ago, and at some point I got a mod that puts Kasane teto in it, and now it's a substantially better game on account of Kasane teto, in my opinion. Let us briefly discuss the Kasane teto mod. First of all, it is, I believe it is listed as like the definitive playable teto. It includes teto versions of all the songs that had Miku versions, and also 5 teto tracks replacing the 5 Miku tracks. Also featuring new final lap remixes of them. Also, she has her own voice lines and stuff. But she's using the Miku model as a base, of course. And also, they actually have her singing the menu music instead of just, well, singing the lyrics to the menu music, which I think is a cute touch. She still says Sega. Also, I have her driving a teto-colored Eggman boss vehicle with the Republic of Gamers logo on it, which is probably in character, maybe. Here's the various teto themes. He has the result music. I believe some of the credits here are slightly incorrect. So we have Liar Dancer, the stupid little drill tank, yeah. We have Machine Love.
So unsure, before it's even heard. Never confident in a
They don't
single
have bird
word.
brain, but
This
that is the one
bird,
that's stuck in my
expert
head.
in the absurd. Number 1 in life that has been deferred. It hurts this relentless introvert. But inversion only serves to put deserving on the mind. So I keep my time, so far out of line. And when the day turns night, I can't help but.
Various classic song available. I also can't help but. Currently, I don't actually have any of these set to play, but let's do something entertaining. Let's add some shenanigans. Let's just... nope. Let's just set my favorites to play and then get shuffled instead of whatever the chorus music is. All right. And on that note, I guess we'll just play the video game. Let's go to the Minecraft festival with Kasane Teto. Have some fun with Teto. It's funny that I didn't really like, I think it was Teto was brought up on the previous Sonic Racing Crossworlds stream. And between now and then, I've become completely obsessed with Kasane Teto, at least somewhat. A small blessing for you.
Imagination is a wonderful toy.
That's true. So I believe I could say that the Kasane Teto brainworms are the fault of the audience. Perhaps. Oh, it's...
Hey guys.
So Minecraft World is a level.
Nice.
It's certainly a level that exists.
Yeah.
I'll find another character to obsess over between streams. I think it was you who brought up Teto before. So you're bringing up Ringle, huh? Who the heck is Ringle? Ah, the bell. Bell is a good power in Triple Deluxe. Triple Deluxe is an interesting game. I remember not really liking it when I first tried it. But then I liked it a lot when I played it again the second time and eventually recorded it for my YouTube channel at some point. It's still got some rough spots. Circus is a really weird power, I would say. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Teto's Republic of Gaming drill car also has a Minecraft sword on the back of it now. Anyway, this is Minecraft World. It has some cute, like, details in it and stuff. I've already heard some people say it's not a very good level. Also, this is of course not the usual music. I wonder how long it'll be until people recreate this level exactly within Minecraft. I give it like, I don't know, a month, maybe. Oop. This part's a little bit rude with the gas, but it's also very cute that you like go through another portal. I think in terms of like spectacle and like design and stuff, well, design not in terms of like game design, but in terms of like visual design and concept, I think it's fun. But I have heard people say it's not a very good track. I don't know exactly why they think that. Oops. Yeah, Minecrafter people are very powerful at times, is what I have learned. This is about as well as I was doing in Ring Racers not too long ago. Thank you to Plutia for the invite to Ring Racers, by the way. Ow. This is a game with, I would say, less of a learning curve than Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers, but also more chaos than, well, I don't know, that might be. Ugh. I'm also not doing a great job at this specific moment. But you know. Anyway, you also go to the end in the final lap. Yeah, it's more chaotic in like a traditional kart racer sense of chaotic. I would say that there are different kinds of chaotic that a racing game can be, and this is one of them, and perhaps Ring Racers is another. Also, this is very specifically part of the festival that emphasizes item hits. So this is the item chaos segment of Crossworlds. It is normally a little bit less chaotic than this. Festivals are interesting. They're kind of like Splatfests in the sense that they divide people into teams, and also they forbid you from playing the regular normal game. Unless you do friend lobbies, I think. So I'm sure there's people out there talking about how they wish they could just play the game normally during this period of time. But hey, I won somehow. That's really the main thing about festivals, is being split into teams means that your individual performance isn't the sole deciding factor. I played a lot of Splatfests as well, though there were a lot that I missed. I usually played a lot at the start of each game's life, and then like in the middle of it, I missed most of them, and by the end of it, I played like a few extra. But I really enjoyed the Grand Festival in Splatoon 3. I like when they do like the special fancy Splatfests.
Great. How's it going?
But it's very understandable too. Oh right, the Minecraft horn that I have. I forgot the funniest thing.
See you later.
The vehicle horn for the festival is like the goat horn from Minecraft or whatever. But yeah, I guess we're going back to the Minecraft dungeon. Except for the dungeon is not part of this map. There's like a mine shaft that's close. But yeah. It's a shame that I couldn't get like real into Splatfests and Splatoon PvP, because I am really into Splatoon lore and world building and the setting and like the music and like everything except for the competitive PvP part, which is most of the game. But they are making Splatoon Raiders, and that's gonna be exciting for me. Right, the battle pass. I stopped caring about the battle pass in 3. I had what I needed from outside of it. At least it wasn't anything super vital. As far as battle passes go, this game's battle passes are also not bad. They only exist during festivals, and the only gameplay modifying thing is like one gadget that is not necessarily like the best gadget you can have, and also like is pretty early in the pass, and there's no premium part of it. Yeah, that's understandable. FOMO sucks as a thing. Absolutely. Personally, I'm easily discouraged by competitive games and like not doing well in them immediately, even though that doesn't make sense. So I get along well with some more casual kart racers where things just sort of happen arbitrarily, and sometimes I win. So ring racers, in comparison to this, requires a lot more like practice and knowledge and understanding and so on. So it's scary. I have a difficult time with it apparently. Speaking of ring racers, here's just like a little interesting detail that I think is interesting to think about. In this game, if you want to like slow down when you're drifting around a corner, the first thing you should do is let up on the accelerator, not the brake. And in ring racers, it's the exact opposite. Though, from what I understand, in ring racers, braking around a corner, or no, letting up on the accelerator around a corner does have a use case. But in this game, I assume that you brake around the corners, and that is actually just slower and like never good. I did get third or maybe even second at least once in those Ring Racers games that we did. Mostly by happenstance, I think. I didn't say too much about my discouragement in the group, but I think the way I would summarize my Ring Racers experience is that I feel like it's the sort of game I would need to like meditate in a mountaintop cave to reach an understanding of, if that makes any sense. There's a lot to think about. To like reach an understanding of and like come to an acceptance of my I forgot how to say words for a second, but maybe you get the idea. Maybe some of that meant anything. This boat has wheels? Well, I don't know. By the way, that reminds me that the Minecraft vehicle is, of course, it's in handling. It is, of course, the minecart, which I also made Republic of Gamers branded. Unfortunately, since there is team colors in this, it doesn't look like a PC case, which was my sort of intent as a bit. It just looks like Teto's driving a box, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, I don't know what that means as a title. Oh yeah, Teto also has her own emotes.
Hey guys.
I believe the only bird brain reference in this entire mod is this emote here, which could conceivably be a reference to anything else, but in my mind, that's a bird brain right there. I didn't see you pin a message thanks to Stream Elements Multi-Chat. Hello, welcome. Welcome to Teto Goes to the Minecart Festival, or whatever's going on. Oh, I should change the horn on this one too. The clown horn's pretty good though. Another thing about Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers that I will say is that I definitely did try to click in the left stick to make a funny horn sound effect multiple times, and it never happened. I was used to this game having the funny horn button. Hello, welcome. Yes. This is the Minecraft vehicle is literally just the Minecraft minecart. It's quite silly. Wait, there is a horn in Ring Racers? Well, shucks. This is what I mean when I say I need to meditate in a mountaintop cave to understand the intricacies of Dr. Robotnik's deadly speed traps or whatever. I don't even know that there's a horn. I know nothing of the ring racing. I am but little baby. Oh, you have to have a follower. I never use followers because they add an extra thing on the screen that's in the way of the screen. Now that all three of you are here, I can say thank you to all three of you for inviting me to play Ring Racers. I will openly admit to feeling a bit discouraged, but that's just due to my disposition and my lack of knowledge and experience. And now I'm playing a different racing game where I feel like when I lose, it's not my fault, it's just the whims of God. But Kasane Teto's in both of them, so they must both be pretty good. I was also saying earlier that prior to the previous stream of this, when Kasane
The Winds
Teto,
of God and Robin, Kasane Teto.
Kasane Teto. I mentioned earlier that prior to the previous stream of this game, I didn't really think about Kasane Teto that much, and when she was brought up in chat, between that stream and this one, I've just become obsessed, I guess. Kasane Teto. So, I believe I can blame all of you collectively for my recent brain rot. Possibly someone specific, if I can remember who brought up Kasane Teto. But I think it's funnier if everyone's at fault, somehow. Dark Chow is very funny, yes. I think it was Plutia that brought up Teto? But yeah, you didn't catch me explaining the mod earlier, so you might not know that it includes Teto covers of the things that had Miku covers, with her actually singing the theme, which I think is really good. I'll go over what's in the mod again, now that there's more people here. Teto is the winner. I also want to show you the Minecraft horn isolated. I guess I can also add, while thinking about Ring Racers, that I think my main feeling about it as a newcomer is that it feels like the level design is hostile to me. There are so many tracks that just kill you dead with a gun because you don't know them on like, you don't know what they're gonna do. That's scary. I'm afraid of it. Dr. Robotnik and his scary machinations have put fear into my heart, is what I'm saying. Anyway. First of all, this is important. First of all, this is the horn that the Miku Festival gave. That's pretty alright. This is the horn that the Minecraft Festival gives, which I think is pretty funny. It's just the goat horn from Minecraft. Also, this is what the cart is supposed to look like. I was like, I think it'd be funny if I made the minecart solid black and pretended it was a PC case hollowed out into a car. That's the joke. Anyway. First of all, Teto emotes. We can see her fondness for bread represented. We can see what I believe is the single reference to Bird Brain, with her on the ground suffering. She has her own voice acting. She has her own covers. I haven't played Minecraft since Diamond was the end of the game. That's my personal experience with Minecraft, so I'm at a similar point, Plutia. Right. I was gonna show what else is in the Teto mod again. So I have to go over to extras. So all the Miku songs that were replaced. That includes the character select and the result, and also the 5 Miku songs that were made for this game are replaced with classic Teto tunes, some of which I've heard before, and also final lap arrangements of the Teto tunes by the mod team, which is a really good touch. They put so much into this. So we have Liar Dancer, we have Machine Love. Machine Love final lap version. It's awesome that they did this. That's true. Not like in an official capacity, but yes. And yeah, Zuna's here because Teto Territory is just a Toho remix. Because of course it is. This one's here. Oh yeah, this is not official, unfortunately. This is a mod pack. But it's a very well done mod pack. I guess if it was official, she would have had a special design for this. There's like a few ways you can tell it's not official, I guess. Like the album art, maybe? Because I don't think there would be an official, definitive playable Teto mod. Also, she'd probably have a redesign instead of her old design. Like, she'd either have her more recent design or just like a new one, because Miku had a special design for this game. Anyway. I will say it is also quite funny, since this replaces Miku in the game, anyone else who's playing as Miku has also become Teto, which I think is amusing. Anyway, I guess we can try the minecart a bit more. That seemed to go well. I believe Teto has officially been in like a Miku game before, like Project Diva or whatever those are. I believe there's been Teto rep. So it would technically not be impossible for Teto to be in this, but pretty unlikely. God, just Steve over there making the Minecraft like broke grass sound effect. Oh good, the multi-chat that Stream Elements added does work. I can see YouTube. Hello YouTube. Wait, is there a person in Dragon Warrior Monsters named Teto that I completely forgot about? That's really funny, actually. Oh, I forgot Ring Racers had duels as well. I will say that, like, as far as Ring Racers goes, I may consider joining in on future Ring Racers stuff that you do with your group, if you don't mind, of course. I suppose you invited me into the group, so. But, mostly I just need to, like, figure out how to not feel discouraged. Got multiple people with the Dark Chow starter. Very good. I say I need to figure out how to not be discouraged, like I can just solve my depression or whatever, but still. I would love to. I would love to just solve depression. Get out of here, depression. Fuck you, depression. But, you know, at least I have Kasane Teto. That could help. Oh, now I have the Dark Chow. If I successfully identify the mental problem, it should go away. I assume you mean, or I assume that post you're referring to means, in a more specific way than depression. Oh, wait, no, you're saying that they wish that that happened, not that, like, that is an actual technique, I think. I misinterpreted it as someone saying that as soon as you identify a mental problem, it definitely actually does go away, which is very different. Anyway, the important thing is Kasane Teto. Someone has already mailed me a Kasane Teto plushie. I don't have it yet, but maybe once I do, that will become an idol of power that will infuse me with great strength. And I will be able to stream more, and I will be able to write Vote Adventure, which you can read at Tumblr, more, and I will become very strong and cool, and I will, and everything will be great. We can hope. There are a number of plushies on display directly above me, in fact, though I would have to look up. I don't know how many of them there are. I would say I might have like close to or up to 50. Also, I still have to do this to show YouTube on stream. But yeah, I think Teto might be correct for Dragon Quest monsters. I sort of remember this now that you mention it. Oh, you're plural. I did not know that about you, I think. I feel like I've heard about that from a number of people who are plural. I have pondered the possibility of plurality. I didn't mean to be alliterative there a number of times, but I've always ended up with the conclusion that I don't seem to be. So... or if I am, nobody's talking to me about it. But... unfortunately, I don't believe that solution will necessarily work for me. Is all I mean. I will also say, regarding the plushies on display directly above me, directly in front of and above me is a case containing the doll of Sucro Funk that I commissioned, my Final Fantasy XIV character. So, I do have some idol of power, though one is not enough. Directly to her left is a mug with the Remember Happy Day Yuka on it. With a Raisin Fumo inside of the mug. We've also got Tay, Yuyuko, Guild Wars 2 Griffin, Devil Joe, Eevee, Meryl, Poplio, another Eevee, Hina of Toho, Blathers, Fluttershy. Now on the other side, we've got Kirby, a Woofy, Snorlax, Meta Knight, multiple small knitted calico cats, Kirby again, Nago, a custom My Little Pony Octavia plushie that I bought once, funny little sheepdog, multiple funny little regular other dog. Sheepdogs are also regular. And so on. I have many plushies sitting around and about and surrounding me. I don't actually ever use the mug. It is purely display purposes. I have not drank from a mug in many years. That's right. That's right. Always remember happy day. Up and down and all around, by the way. Those aren't even all of my plushies. Those are only a fraction of my power, but... they're quite good, I would say. Also, on the topic of Final Fantasy XIV statics, I've never tried that. I like my easily being discouraged and the amount of anxiety that I have is also something that makes it rather difficult to play Final Fantasy XIV for me at this point. Because anytime I have to play with like other people, there's a chance I will mess up and they will get mad at me, and that's scary. You would think that that's not actually that common, and it probably isn't, but I've had bad luck with it, so... it's too scary. But I'm so attached to my Final Fantasy XIV character that, like, what can I do? The random favorite music thing. I just want you to know that at any time we could be jump scared by the Werehog battle theme, Infinite's theme, or one of 5 Kasane Teto songs. Oh, I thought I had switched to my item palette, but it has switched to a different item palette thing. And I just noticed it, and it's like designed for power vehicles, which I'm not using, or power characters. Oh yeah, I'm not afraid of any of you getting mad at me. It's for a number of reasons. First of all, I imagine that you're all great people, probably. I have faith in you, and maybe that's a weird way to put it. I don't believe that any of you are bad people, is what I'm trying to say. But in the case of like Final Fantasy XIV, it's a cooperative game, and I'm afraid of people being mad at me in like team situations where I'm paired up with a stranger, and they want to win as efficiently as possible, and they get really upset when anybody dies and delays their clear by 2 minutes. Which is a thing that happens in Final Fantasy XIV and other MMO-type video games. So, in the case of, like, ring racers, there's not a team dynamic, is what I'm saying. I missed some of the... It's tough to read chat when there's actually, like, people talking, and also I'm in the middle of funny racing game. I want this one. So also this game mutes when I tab out. Mondays are a tough day. 12 single target dancers. Wow, that's something. Final Fantasy XIV is a land of contrasts in terms of the player base. Partly because as an online game, when you go searching for like places where the community talks on the internet, such as Reddit or any forum, you mostly get the very loud and angry types of people posting there. And partly because there are mixtures of posts that are like The Final Fantasy XIV community is so welcoming and friendly, and they're the best people I've ever met in my entire life. Or if you look elsewhere, like somebody parsed Gray, I'm gonna go to their house and set it on fire and destroy them, and you know, the dichotomy of man is strongly at play in any MMO. I don't know if anyone actually like posts death threats, but they probably do. I know that there are people who get really upset about parsing, or rather how other people parse. Part of what was so discouraging about random parties in Final Fantasy XIV is that I did in fact get parsed against my will and logged, as did a friend of mine. And like, it feels pretty bad for someone to just like post parsing results of you not doing good or great, or like on, even if it's a fight that you don't have much practice with. Just having allegedly objective numbers of as something that shows that you were struggling, and also shows that people were watching and taking notes. It's rough, is all. I believe I did okay, but I have very high standards for myself for no reason. The specific fight that I was parsed on was Honeybee Lovely, not extreme, just regular, or not savage rather. It was also a fight where someone was getting mad at me for messing up. Oh, that's an ally. But I have to be immediately the best that anyone has ever been at every video game that I touch, because it's one of the few things that I do. But yeah, that fight is like not easy. Sometimes I wonder if it would be funny for me to like try very modded Minecraft when I haven't tried Minecraft since Diamond was like the end of the game. But yeah, what it really comes down to with my opinions on both competitive and cooperative multiplayer with strangers, people that I don't know too well or at all, is mostly that my standards for myself are way too high, and I also have depression and anxiety. That's really what it is. My brain is wired in a way that makes me sad, and also expects way too much of me for no really justifiable or identifiable reason. It's a conundrum at times. I did find out you can opt out, I believe. Yo, they're adding Nautiluses to Minecraft? Hell yeah. That's probably awesome. I'm glad that the next part of the Final Fantasy XIV MSQ I have to stream is all duty support enabled. So that's cool. I gotta do 7.3. Eventually I'll catch up on all of the other stuff that was added in Dawn Trail. I also just... I like Final Fantasy XIV and I care a lot about my character, but I also feel like that game is a little bit... It feels a little bit punishing at times in a way that's also just kind of... discouraging. Yeah, people not hitting like AoE buttons and stuff in dungeons is pretty different. I'm trying, I just struggle. And I don't remember things super well. I like to think I'm doing my best in that game. I feel like the design of fights and stuff in that game, where if you're not a tank, it's very easy to get like killed, makes it feel more discouraging to me. So I kind of feel locked into the tank role. I hope that the next tank they add, or like any redesigns they do to the existing ones, are fun. Deep Dungeon being survivable even for not a tank makes sense. God, I forgot there was a Telltale Games Minecraft story mode. And I also never considered that Steve was probably animated in a different way in that, rather than the way that everyone has decided to animate Steve. We have to escape from the Minecraft city, everyone. I know at least one other person who misses older Dark Knight, but I don't know if Stormblood era was the specific one. I'm not too aware of how tanks used to be honest. Because I was always afraid to tank back in the day. I believe I started in Realm Reborn, actually. My Final Fantasy XIV history is like... I think I was like a bard and white mage early on. And like dragoon. And then in Stormblood I mained red mage. And then in Shadowbringers I mained dancer. And then my first Endwalker experience was on stream as Sucro. And by then I was tank. I tried all sorts of things. I think there are people who miss Heavensward Dark Knight. We got Supersonic Racing jump scared instead of the other jump scares I mentioned as conjecture. I can't believe Teto got hit by TNT and died. No, I missed the item box. Dark Chow, save me. Ah, means. I'm really curious about if they will even add a new tank and ranged physical DPS, or if they will focus entirely on editing all of the classes that exist, jobs rather. Because they have stated before that 8.0 is like a big job redesign moment, and we have no idea what that means still. I kind of hope for new ones, but I also hope for redesigns that are meaningful. I don't know. I don't know what to expect or to hope for. I think I would, if I had to pick a main right now, I would probably say Paladin. I wish this game didn't lose audio when it was out of focus. Yeah, the homogenization is a main problem of the job design, and I believe they have acknowledged it. Can we stop Minecraft's world? Can we play another map? Let's find out.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, also the Minecraft characters that you can play as are Steve, Alex, and Creeper. Creeper is so jovial, somehow. They're just like a funny little critter prancing about and having a great time. I think it was Minecraft again. Yup. Oh, we're out of the item zone. I can swap to a different build.
1,000
you know
years Minecraft. My chaos frame is currently 43. Yay.
So it turns out that Calico's automated rebellion chants can overlap with text-to-speech if you time it just right. And her chaos frame is 43. Did you know she had that? That means she's leaning towards orange, right? Or no, wait. Blue, actually. That means her blue outweighs her orange. You should be careful. She's more likely to liberate a town than to, or no, to capture a town than to liberate it. Watch out. By the way, you can use your funny channel points to receive fortunes if you haven't, and other such fun things, which could potentially influence Calico's chaos frame. Everything is happening. Uh-oh.
Every rule has a fatal exception.
It's fine. It's funny, I realize now that having the stream elements multi-chat does not allow me to see who redeemed what on the fly. Calico seems intent on chaos, or perhaps Mystery does. Many things are happening. However you interpret the lore of the stream, something is occurring. Oh yeah, one other thing about ring racers, since I'm thinking about racing games, since I'm playing a racing game, is I still can't really figure out what character stats I like the most in it. I don't know who I like to play as in that game. And I don't really know how to figure that out. By the way, what was Calico's experience at? Like, probably like 60 or 70 something? Play center and change if there's something you want to be better. Something about this game in comparison is that the cart matters a lot more than the character, so I'm allowed to always be Teto. Whereas, like, in Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers, I have to figure out what characters I like and also what stats I like, and then also, like, compromise. I get attached to a character, and then when they're not what I actually want stats-wise, it is sad. I become sad like this. I am sad. Yeah, there were a lot of characters for sure. Playing as gender improves performance. That's true! I don't know what defines gender for me necessarily. I know my pronouns.
Hey guys.
Gender is an ever-evolving and mysterious
Nice.
concept. That actually reminds me.
Yeah.
Samantha, when witnessing your preferred pronouns of it and she on social media, it occurred to me that it, she is pronounced very similarly to Ketchi, like the correct way to say what Final Fantasy calls Kate Sith. I just feel like this is a concept worth considering and discussing. I feel like Ketchi is definitely someone's gender. I want to see someone who identifies with Ketchi as their pronouns. I think they would be very powerful. I hit that button way too. Oh yeah, Ketchi is Reeves' persona now that you mention it, basically. We've uncovered Reeves' gender. Reeve is very unhappy at Shinra because Shinra, not just because of all their inhumane policies, but also because one of those very specifically is like no gender at work. It's in their rules. It's a really terrible place to be, honest. Ow. Yeah, the start dash meter is interesting, especially because you always land in the right place if you start at the same time still. A persona and a gender are two names for the same thing. They're definitely in the same category, if nothing else. Werehog jump scare, here it is. Also, yeah, absolutely not a bit. I completely agree with you. I suppose you could consider ghost or undead as an aspect of my gender. I think that would be accurate. Sometimes robot, but like usually undead. Yeah, the Werehog battle theme is in this game completely unaltered, and if you wanted to, you could make it the lap. You could adjust the music as such that it was the only song in every race all the time, if you wanted to do that. You have this power in Sonic's world. Oh yeah, I meant to ask, did you... I think it was mentioned that you made the 100% orange juice map. Did you also make the Etrian Odyssey map? By the way, I have no idea what we were doing in the battle mode. Yes? Good. I had no idea what I was doing and I was rendered speechless, but I still appreciate it. That was quite funny. Maybe I should get back to streaming Etrian Odyssey one of these days. I just envisioned a timeline where not only did I stream more Etrian Odyssey, but also I actually completed a Ring Racer's custom skin, and I made the Etrian Odyssey farmer as a playable character in that. There's a timeline where I can play as Jackie in Ring Racers, maybe. If anyone here didn't see my Etrian Odyssey 3 Farmers Only playthrough, it was incredible. Also, because I thought it would be funny is like my #1 favorite reason to do anything creatively, so.
Bamboozled by her vacant mean.
True. But if you didn't see my Etrian Odyssey 3 Farmers Only playthrough, which is the only time I've completed Etrian Odyssey 3, because I'm normal like that. Jackie was the first farmer in the party, and she was the one who took ninja as the subclass. And farmers is like really, farmer only is really funny. It's so good, especially with ninja. Like they have a luck score that is completely unreasonable. And Jackie instant killed so many things and also like shrugged off every status effect. Let's have Kasane Teto drive some construction vehicles. Why don't we? How do we think that would be a great time? I think it might be. Construction vehicle featuring Ghast from Minecraft. Oh wait, I have to change the horn. Hexer is a very cool design in Etrian Odyssey also. I did like one stream of the first Etrian Odyssey where I was going to do an all medic party, and then I wasn't feeling well enough to stream for 5,000 years, and it's been abandoned in the fell out of my brain receptacle. But maybe someday I'll go back to doing gimmicky Etrian Odyssey playthroughs as my first playthrough of every respective game. That would be something. I don't think you need to regret to inform about that at all. I would welcome your wisdom in Etrian Odyssey. The thing with that, the reason I did a gimmick playthrough is because, like, whenever I tried to play Etrian Odyssey 3 normally, like when it came out, it was the first Etrian Odyssey game that I had tried. Whenever I tried to play it normally, there was something in the back of my mind every time that was like, but what if, instead of using a balanced team, you did some gimmicky bullshit? It'd be funny. It'd be so funny. And it turns out it was actually very funny when I committed to it on stream.
Greetings.
And I committed to it all the way by doing 5 farmers.
Hooray!
It somehow like just was very fun the whole time. The early game was also quite funny. In between races, I can find some of the images I drew of that, maybe. The early game of that was like, you run into a random cat and it obliterates Jackie in 1 hit. And then like the late game of that was you run into a FOE and Jackie obliterates it in 1 hit because the instant death lands. By the way, this Teto song is very loud. They mixed one really loud by mistake as a bit. Maybe not as a bit. Teto jump scare. I think my preferred build in this game, in a neutral situation, is one like what I'm using right now, where like ring generation and maintenance is the main focus. That Ghast is so rude. I don't know what's good or meta in this game, but like based One of the only resources I have to check that is like when there are leaderboards for the festivals, I can see what other people are using and attempt to guess based on that. And I think this is one of those things. Just like drift slipstream boosts happen more often and you get rings from them, and also you get a bunch of rings from like air tricks, which are common, and also I have a thing where I get rings for bumping into people instead of losing them. Because the way rings work in this game is that if you have 100, you get a boost out of it, and if you have less than 100, you get nothing. And yeah, it's very easy to lose rings also. If you get hit, they get like halved. It's kind of brutal in a way. Also, if you have like, you can do air tricks faster, you can like really do air tricks faster, like a lot. There are, I believe there are things you can equip that make you lose less rings when you get hit. Ow. But yeah, you see, I have 50 now. Now I have 37. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how it works. But it's good to have rings, and it's bad to not have them. Well, I lose. The chaos. It's Sonic Racing. Something about the way this game is put together makes losing feel less discouraging, I guess, than other games, which is also true of some other kart racers for me. We're getting close to having all the rewards from the Minecraft Festival. Hooray. Ah, and we're also in the funny zone. You'll notice over here, it's spin drift time, one of the visually silliest things that happens. Let's try some other, I don't know, maybe it's time for the Beyblade Mobile, even though this will change colors. To swap between the very silly vehicles that I have. Do a spin drift. I don't want the rental plate. I want my own spin drift plate. Means I have to go back, swap back to the menu and swap again. This challenge is very silly, and also spin drifts are very silly inherently. This challenge basically encourages you to snake, which I don't even know how well snaking works in this game. It does work in time trials in very specific circumstances. I don't know if it's 100 more days in the Minecraft world. So spin drifting is exactly what it sounds like. You spin when you drift, and this knocks away other people who are not spinning. But also it looks goofy. So enjoy spinning. Enjoy rotating. Wow, it's just like Teto-ris. Hit song featuring Kasane Teto, where she spins in it.
Rotato a potato.
Ooh. Wait, is it counting every individual rotation? And not like how many times I start drifting? Like if you look at the spin counter up there, yes, it is. I misinterpreted the goal of this challenge a little bit. Also, that's way funnier, I think. Tetris is like one of those Teto songs that's stuck in my brain along with Bird Brain, I would say. Partly because like the Tetris theme is already automatically stuck in my brain, probably. But also because some of the lyrics in it made me go, as they say, she just like me for real. Go, Teto! Close enough. Spin drift is also funny because you keep doing it when you're automatically controlled in the results screen. There she goes. Rotetto. We Need to Dig Deeper is a pretty good title. Obtained all collab rules, and now it just gives me more tickets if I keep playing. I might as well keep playing, I suppose. I've only been streaming for an hour. Apparently. What other funny machines do we have? We have this that looks like it's probably something from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like Power Rangers, maybe? I mentioned finding the Jackie art. Well, I have whatever this is. This is at least one of the Jackie art that I drew. This is very silly. Drawing this weird lizard guy was weird angle. Weird angle on that lizard guy.
Go.
Can we escape from the Minecraft prison yet?
Yes.
Thank you.
Greetings.
There's someone back there with a box that just has 3 Rouge stickers on it, and they're using the AI Rouge skin, and they have a crown. I think I'm frightened. They seem very powerful. They have a character they're devoted to. Oh, right, this is still the clown horn. There's also an AI Big over there. Also, we escaped Minecraft. Hey. Something weird about how the stats in this game work is that I seem to do pretty well with handling vehicles, but I can't like identify why that is. Because like numerically, they look like they wouldn't really be that worth it compared to some of the other stuff. But like anecdotally, they seem to be pretty good. And I can't really explain why. It is a mystery. This isn't Radical Highway, this is a different shadow level. Random music. I think this is the Radical Highway music? Sometimes I wonder if it'd be funny as like a stream idea for like me to play a bunch of Sonic games that I haven't played before. Because they certainly are a mixed bag of quality. Like my primary experience with Sonic games outside of the racing ones is like Sonic Adventure 2 when I was a kid. And also the like Genesis Sonic games when I was at my grandparents' house occasionally. And as I was a kid, perhaps I cannot be judged for saying that the one I liked the most was Sonic 3D Blast. Which I believe nobody anywhere thinks is better than the other classic Sonic games, normally. I've not researched this. I did play Adventure 1 on the GameCube at some point. Thanks for stopping by. See ya. And enjoy 100% orange juice. I don't actually know if 3D Blast is like good, but I seem to remember it being considered not good. See you later as well. Thank you for stopping by as well. I don't know how long this stream will be, but has one of the best fitting Robotnik Eggman fight themes. I don't know the fight theme. I think I probably didn't get past like the first level. Truthfully. What else we got? One other thing that's kind of funny about the Teto mod is seeing all the people with all the Miku stickers everywhere, and then like Miku herself is not present. Miku has been removed. By speed.
Hey guys.
I hope I'm able to stream more in general. I feel like I mentioned at the top of the stream that just like arbitrarily deciding to stream this is something I just need to do. I just need to be like, okay, it's stream time now, and then stream. I just need to do shit. Egg X. Oh hell yeah, undefeatable. Something about undefeatable and like the drop early in the song while Teto is spinning rapidly in a car is really funny actually. Look at her go. The rhythm and meter and pace of this song doesn't fit the racing game at all, really. But it is very funny. And now it's gone. And now it's now I've been colorful mauled. Share this to your friends to colorful maul them. The next crossover festival. Actually, I guess the next festival is probably the Joker festival. Now that I think about it, but then the next crossover one is SpongeBob. That was just Boss 2 under Sonic 3D Blast. I'll have to look at that. I wonder what the odds are that one of the later free DLC Sega characters is any Phantasy Star representation whatsoever. I hope that it is, because they haven't put a Phantasy Star character in any of the crossover games. One time, I think. I don't remember who's in, like, Sonic Penis. But probably not anyone from Phantasy. SpongeBob's Arcana? Is it too obvious to just say the Fool? Or does SpongeBob not get to have the wild card? Because I feel like SpongeBob does often go through the Fool's journey. Probably, from what I remember. Which admittedly is not too much. Ah! That's an announcer voice I don't think I've actually heard. Teto rotating so rapidly. End of statement. Speed might not be the best for this. Gold rings are treasure. Chaos every turn. Let's just go back to his handle. I like the funny spider card that I made. Let's see. 3D Blast Boss 2. Wah. That's some Genesis song for sure. I dig it. Sometimes there are some really good short boss loops that, like, I wish were longer. I want to say it's like Mega Man 5, where the final boss theme is like a really short loop that I really like. I'd have to double check. This person is playing a shadow. It is named I'm So Sleepy. I enjoy beholding the combination of username and character in video games. There also seems to be someone named Skunkfish Bunt Cake? Maybe? This car doesn't work as well when the color is not. It still kind of works. I like this vehicle because under the way the naming scheme works, it is Little Spider, which I think is just kind of cute. And that's the most important thing about a vehicle, is that it's fun or cool or cute. That's all. Whoa! Teto was almost sent into the abyss. Well, you can cross over. This is like exactly the wrong music for Magma Planet, I think. Like, this feels like the most incorrect song to have pulled through. Wait. I've just remembered that Etrian Odyssey has... There are various ways to hack Etrian Odyssey and customize the player character portrait. You could put Teto in Etrian Odyssey and have the ultimate video. The Teto Everywhere system. I feel like I'd be tempted to keep Spin Drift on in normal gameplay just to look at my character rapidly rotating all the time. Regardless of how effective or ineffective it actually is in any context. It's just great to be spinning. Apparently there's a shortcut there that I keep, like, forgetting about. Stream Elements Multi-Chat also has the feature of I cannot see how many people are viewing, or check the viewer list, meaning that it is entirely up to speculation. Which is good, actually. It's just something that I happened to know. I haven't, like, driven this car at all. Why not? The Neo Lady. I'm still pondering the question of SpongeBob's Arcana. I don't feel like I know enough about SpongeBob. Nor do I, like, know enough about Arcana off the top of my head to be able to immediately answer that. But it's a question worth considering. Go ahead. I think in like the betas of this game, people making sound effects couldn't overlap each other. But now they can. Also, we're back to the Minecraft dimension. We escaped briefly, but now we're back. Werehog jump scare! Awesome. I'm glad. Werehog? Earhog. Werehog, but the were part, but the hog part is a Minecraft pig. Is this anything? Sonic turn into cube pig? Hedgehog? Maybe? No? I don't think this is anything. Zoom jump scare this time. God, like, I know this is a classic Teto tune, but that doesn't make it any less funny. That, like, it's just Toho. Alright, what's the third lap? Sonic Boom jump scare. Alright. The music system in this game is very silly. Teto narrowly avoided being obliterated by unknown artifice. No, the Miku Creeper. Defeated. But did we spin? Probably not. Not really. Damn. We did not spin the most. And now Kasane Teto is sad. God, you need so many tickets for stuff in this game. I guess I haven't used boost at all yet. Teto Shark. Ah, we're back to this. We're not in spin mode anymore.
Hi. Hi.
Lovely.
See how boost goes. I think I honestly prefer the cars to the extreme gear in this game, which is maybe a little bit sad. Oh, the Minecraft villagers in this map make the funny little noises. I didn't notice that until it's kind of funny. The visual noise of the void wisp is a little bit tough to see through sometimes.
Just that for more action. See you next time.
Yep, this is the Golden Temple music. Yep. Ow. There are things rolling around. I think they are substantially slower than the speed of sound, though. Someone is still rotating. Hell yeah! Back to undefeatable. Final lap. I was in first for a moment, now I'm nearly in last. Such is the nature of the racing game. Perhaps. That's a win? That's a win, I think. That's a win. Hooray. Ha! Hey, wait a minute. I think I have a theory about who might have made this mod. I think that might be you. I deeply appreciate this mod. Thank you. I recognize your name. Also, your icon there seems kind of familiar. Thank you for kasane teto. You're Miku? Maybe. You're whoever you say you are. I won't take that away from you.
Hey guys.
Hello, everyone.
I am very much enjoying the ability to play as Kasane Teto. Even if I do have to play the Minecraft track 50 times in a row because of the festival. Oh, it's white space. That's not Minecraft. Thank goodness. Teto is free of Minecraft jail. Need to have a customized vehicle so I can have a clown horn. Dino jungle jump scare. Very good. The Wicked Wild. Well, now I'm just imagining a Teto cover of this song, which nobody would ever want, probably. But what if it happens? Boost seems to be working pretty well. Maybe I need to customize some more extreme gears after all. Oh, I messed that one up. The random music and the atmosphere of White Space Lap 3 is certainly a combination that I hadn't thought about before. There's a shortcut there, but I'm always too afraid to take it. Ah, shucks. I did well for part of that. Oh well. Maybe a few more rounds. Maybe it'll be a short stream. Back to the funny minecart. Wait, no. I accidentally... Oh, wait, there's this change course button. I accidentally, like, automatically picked the Minecraft level. Despite my insistence. Also, why does Steve have a noise that sounds like a USB thing disconnected? Prankster Steve over here.
Greetings.
We remain free of the Minecraft dimension. For now. Whoa, that was weird. Got stuck in the wall a bit. Yeah. Oh right, I sometimes I forget that the invincibility doesn't like let you cut through off-road. This is not Mario Kart in that respect. Breath of Fire 3 fan is that person's username. I have no further comments. They must really like Breath of Fire 3 though. Make it their entire name. Ew. Oh no, I have the thing that kills you in your first place and I'm in first place. Oh, well, I lost it. That solved that problem in a way. One way to solve it. Oh, missed the warp thing. No idea what place I was in that. Good, apparently. Oof. The team was split up too much. No, we got second, though. Alright, that's probably enough for now. Just a short one today, not even 2 hours. But I did start late. I did just want to stream a little bit. It's probably fine. Another arbitrary decision from yours truly. The stream will be short today. So anyway, thank you all for watching. This has been Sonic Racing Crossworlds featuring Kasane Teto, courtesy of the Definitive Teto Experience mod. Shoutouts to the creator of the mod, Tequility, who showed up to say hello in the YouTube chat. Perhaps you can find the mod if you look for that name, or if you search for definitive playable teto, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, something like that, if you're interested. So yeah, thank you all for watching. This has been, well, I already said what it, oh, there's that message. Thank you for coming. Thank you all for coming to the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your day and or night. And I hope to see you again next time, whenever and whatever the stream may be. And also, there's a redeem stuck on the stream. I don't know why that is. That's weird. I've just now seen that. Oh, that's fine. Text to speech happened at some point. Is that like everywhere? There's a redeem that's stuck. That's interesting. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me see here. Awkward silence. Technical stuff at the very tail end. I can make it go away.
This is a test.
It didn't go away. I think it's because I wonder if that's been there this whole time. Maybe it's because of all the overlapping stuff that happened. All right. One more thing. One more thing. One more thing. Something's busted. Oh, it's set to toggle here and everywhere. Hold on. I think overlapping toggles got it. All right. Now it should be. Nope. I wasn't expecting this. But yeah, point is, thank you everyone for watching the stream. I hope to be able to stream more often. Ideally, I will figure out how to solve this. There we go. And good night. Good night, everyone. Kasane teto.